Hello, and welcome to the 37th season of On the Couch. I'm Matt Marino.
And I'm Jen Andalora. Today we are joined by Adam and Tanner, two members of the surf club here at Rowan. Welcome, guys.
How's it going?
Thanks for having us. Yeah, thanks for being here. So, surfing is obviously such a unique sport. It's not as common around here, being that the closest beach is like about 45 minutes to an hour away. What got you two into surfing?
Mainly the area we grew up in. We lived right on the shore, went to Ocean City High School. It's just something to do. A lot of the kids around there, they all like to participate. So just kind of growing up, you just surf.
I live like 2 blocks from the beach in Longport. It's right next to the Lucy the Elephant in Margate and the Atlantic City Boardwalk. So I'm like 2 blocks. So I like to go down all the time, and there's not much to do besides that.
So it grew up as like something that you always knew,
Right.
Yeah. Familiarity. That's awesome. So the club, you guys have both been in it from the start, right? You started it as freshmen.
Yes.
And you guys are sophomores now. What difficulties have you faced trying to get this club started?
The main difficulty would probably just be availability of people. There's not too many surfers on campus that I know of already, just from prior knowledge, and it seems like people are interested in learning, but the time availability is just not there.
It's also hard getting people to actually want to go down there and travel the 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You know?
Makes sense.
Yeah. When I was told that we were going to be interviewing people from the surf club, my first question was, there's a surf club here at Rowan? So then the next question I had was, where do you guys surf? Because like you said, the closest beach is like 45 minutes away from here, so where do you guys go?
I personally, since I live in Longport, I travel 2 cities down to the Ventnor Pier, which is like a big fishing pier that is very good for surfing, and there's always people there year-round going, so that's where I go.
I like to stick more to the Ocean City side. My favorite beaches are 5th Street and Brighton Place, and right next to it is 7th Street, but that gets really crowded, so I tend not to hang around there.
Mm-hmm. And so are those places the best, or is there another place that you might recommend?
I mean, I think my place is the best, but he thinks his place is the best.
There's beach breaks up and down the islands, and everyone claims to have their little secret spots. But traditionally, it's just where the swell's coming, what the wind's looking like will produce the best surf, and how the sandbars are. Sometimes, like the big storms will wash all the sand away.
And they did all that dredging, so that
All the
changes
dredging
it
too.
And the time of year, right?
Yes. In the winter, you just get massive swell. This past couple weeks has been amazing. Just big tubes, all the pros out there enjoying it. But in the summer, it's more of a mellow where it'll just be flat for a week or two, and then we'll get a couple little spikes of waves, and then it'll just go back to flat.
Mm-hmm. So you were talking earlier about what got you into surfing. What advice would you give to young surfers, just starting out, looking for reasons to keep going with it?
I would say the best thing you can do is just go constantly. It's kind of a hard learning curve initially, and a lot of people would like to go once or twice a month and expect to see significant improvement, and that's just not the case. You have to go as much as you can in the early stages to build up all the fundamentals. I look at it kind of just like playing any other sport. You can't start shooting a soccer ball from outside the 18 if you don't even know how to pass correctly. So it's all just progress.
I'd say wear a leash, because there's a lot of experienced people that don't wear leashes, and then a lot of new people without leashes. That's like the thing that wraps around your leg, obviously. So they lose their board and end up having to swim back. And that's not the best for learning, because you could get scared of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, just definitely become friends with people who know what they're doing. That's like how I learned. One of my good friends from back home would just constantly tell me to come, and I would go out with him, and we would just have a good time, and I just picked it up more and more from watching him and learning, and then you eventually just get it. But if you just are going out by yourself or watching YouTube videos, it can become kind of confusing, and then you just don't pick up like the tips and tricks.
Yeah, you bypass their mistakes by having other knowledge, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what can we expect from you guys this coming school year? Where is the surf club going this year?
I definitely want to expand it and get a lot of people involved. And I'd like to make the club more of a relaxed experience. I feel like when it was started, it was a very hyped up like sport club where there was a lot of just busy work and paperwork, and that's everything you'd expect from a sport club, but I don't think that's what we were looking for initially. So I want to just try to make a environment where you can have everyone who wants to learn, from a pure beginner to someone who's advanced, and just get everyone in a big group chat And then over the course of like the summer or the winter, if you're near a beach, you can just text and say, look, I'm here, anyone else coming out? Or if you're a beginner, say, what should I be getting? What should I be doing? Kind of stuff like that.
And you said that you were talking to one of your friends who goes to Stockton, right?
Yes.
So what are your hopes with that?
I would like to get an established group of people who just would like to come down with the Rowan Surf Club and meet up with the Stockton Surf Club, and then have some sort of friendly, collegiate, not even really a competition, maybe just beach cleanup day and surf. Right. So we can make it sort of a fundraising event, donate all the proceeds to like some sort of charities to help the environment, and just sort of a way to connect it, because Stockton and Rowan are often looked at as the rival schools. So
Yeah.
I wanna try to build some community between the surf clubs.
And that is awesome. I think that would be such a great way to bring the schools together and also help the environment, because a lot of people here also I don't think are as environmentally cautious.
Yeah.
So I think that would be great. Can we expect that this summer maybe?
For sure.
Are we feeling it out? Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna try to recruit more members because I
Yeah.
don't think a lot of people know about it. So that's one of the issues.
I
So we're
didn't.
gonna do our advertise. Yeah, we're gonna do our
Yeah, we
advertising.
did. And we're like, wait, surf club?
Yeah.
What? I want to join.
Yeah.
Teach me.
We're gonna do like more advertising to actually get people involved in it.
Yeah.
So
So what are your plans with the advertising?
setting up tables at like I don't even know what they're called, but where the school has like
The fairs,
Yes, the
right?
fairs,
The
yes,
fairs. Bring
yes.
some attention to you
yeah,
guys.
and I feel like even maybe like bringing some stuff to put on the table would get people like, oh, I want to join that.
Yeah.
Because I want to
Yeah.
get into it. You know.
And do you suggest that everyone has their own boards, their own equipment?
No, we actually talked to one of the local surf shops called Heritage,
Okay.
and they're gonna like lend us some for the time being. So yeah, we'll have plenty of boards that are good for like any skill level.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So where can people find you right now?
You can email me at my school email here. It's kingad58 and then at students.rowan.edu. Or if you want to shoot me like a DM on Instagram, it's _kingadam_. And just let me know you're interested in the surf club, and I'll definitely respond
Slide it in the
appropriately.
DMs. All right, guys, you hear it. Slide it in the DMs. Adam's asking for it. And Tanner?
And I won't say my school email because probably nobody will use that. My Instagram is Tanner Tomasi. It's just my name, no spaces or anything.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, when we come back, we're going to spice things up in here. But first, let's take a look at what our field reporter, Emily, got into this week. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Emily DiPadova, and we are here at La Scala's Fire in downtown Glassboro. Now, this location has only been open for 6 short months, but they sure are on fire. If you're looking for some awesome wood fire pizza, you are looking at the right place. But instead of just sitting around talking about it, why don't we head inside and learn from the experts themselves? Okay, so I'm here with Rob, and we are about to learn how to make some pizza for ourselves. So Rob, what is the first step? What am I doing?
The first step for dough, I'm going to need you to grab a little bit of flour, toss
Okay.
it out on the pan so nothing sticks. So what we're going to do, get you a little dough ball.
Okay.
First, pat it flat just a little bit. You get a little more than that.
Okay.
And then throw some flour on it,
Like that?
just like this one. There you go. So we'll do the same thing, we'll switch. So that's a
Okay.
pre-floured one.
Okay, do I smush it?
So how you do it, you smush it and you push.
Okay.
So what you're trying to do is spread the dough out. You hold one hand, push out,
With the other.
and kind of keep spinning her around.
Okay.
Give it a shot. All right, there's another way to help it out a little bit too. So it's a little tough. You can also stretch it by hand.
Okay.
You just kind of gently pull and let the dough kind of move with you. So it'll stretch out slowly with you. So keep trying. Just kind of get it. Little pull to it. You don't want to pull too hard, it rips. What we end up are supposed to have is a 12-inch pie, so a little bit bigger than my hand. So,
Okay, so yeah,
I'll get you in there for a little
you
bit.
can finish the rest of it.
So now what we do next is we sauce. Do you want to do the honors?
Oh, yes.
So what we do is you get a little bit of sauce, you put it in the middle, and spread it around with the back of the spoon in a circular motion.
Is that a good amount of sauce for this?
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Put it on. Put a little bit on there. A little more. That should be perfect.
And then
just spread it around.
Whoa.
You're making a pizza. So after that, next is your mozzarella cheese. This goes on toppings for almost all of our cheese. It's the shredded there.
All right.
As much as you want. Obviously, you're making your own pie. So the next step, what we do
We're just gonna-
is we're gonna get it into the oven.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm gonna get our little pan, we don't use this giant thing.
Okay, yeah.
That's
I
for
was gonna say
giant
this
pizzas.
isn't very little. Now, how
for
many
us.
pizzas a day do you think you guys make?
Pizzas a day, so it can range anywhere between 200 to push 4 sometimes. But we also do slices at night for college students. So again, we're gonna do a little bit of flour more so this doesn't stick, and we're gonna get under here. So now we have it on here.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you transfer to the oven. So all you do is you're gonna tilt down and pull out.
Tilt down.
You're gonna wanna stick it about halfway into the oven.
Okay.
Sound good?
Right in here?
Yep, so straight down, maybe about,
Right there?
yeah. Hey, there you go, perfect. So it'll take roughly between about 5-7 minutes to cook for that one. Pizzas cook at about 700 degrees in the oven, so it's a pretty fast process. But yeah, so we use wood fire and gas, so it's a
what's
little bit
the
different
difference?
as well.
Because I know that other La Scala's locations have like different names, but you guys are La Scala's wood fire. So like, what's the difference between the wood fire stove and the
So
like?
yeah, we say
generic?
La Scala's fire because the other ones use gas heat, so we use gas and natural wood. So we actually have 2 heating sources.
Okay.
The gas is trying to just to get it up to temperature, and the wood's what really has all the flavor to it. That's what kind of
Okay.
really kind of makes it special. So that's why we're La Scala's fire instead of like beer or the other La Scala's. It is a
Okay.
little bit different thing that we do.
And I know, so clearly we're in the heart of Rowan's campus.
Yeah, right in Rowan Boulevard.
So what forms of payment do you accept because you are here at
Oh,
campus?
so obviously cash and credit card, but we also do dining dollars and Borough Bucks. So kind of any way that you need to pay for it, we're happy to see how we can help.
Okay. Now, I know you guys have like this little area here for just a slice,
Yeah.
and then you have an actual dining area over there.
Yep.
Why is it important for you guys to have both dining experiences?
So what we're trying to look to do is actually help the college kids. I went to school here at Rowan, and I know I can't always do full dinners for $20 a pop. So sometimes it's cheaper to grab a slice for $2.50, and it's also very convenient for kids on the go. So obviously we have students above us, walk by, grab a slice of pizza on the way to class. I guess the idea was really convenience.
Convenience, I love that. It
So,
is convenient.
yeah.
I mean,
And we stay open Thursday, Friday, Saturday till 3 a.m. serving pizzas as well. So that's a really good reason to have it separate from the dining room, not having all the young kids coming through at 3 o'clock in the morning through everything.
now, I love the pizza here for sure, but what else do you guys serve here? Just to let everybody know that.
So we say we're like a traditional Italian cuisine. We have your chicken parm, chicken marsala. We do a bunch of pasta dishes. Of course, pizza's kind of the namesake here. And then, salads, appetizers, a little bit of everything. Mostly we stick to our Italian theme though. We don't go too far outside of it.
What's it looking like?
So the dough's starting to rise. You can see the cheese is starting to melt. It's kind of getting on its way. You can see it's starting to brown a little bit. So what we do every few minutes, we rotate it to get between that fire and the wood in the back. and the
Okay, so
flame.
is that what he was just doing, was rotating it there?
Yep, Pablo just stepped in and spun it around so that we get a good, even cook on it. Look at that, little turn. Here's Emily's pizza, fresh out the oven.
Look at how beautiful that is. So
Closer.
cute.
And that's
Wow.
making a pizza. That's basically everything. You got it all done from beginning to start. Well, now you got to eat it.
Is it gonna be hot?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be hot, but I think that's when you kind of want it. I think it's best
All
though.
right. Should we try it?
Not bad for your first pizza.
I did good, guys. I did really good. There you have it, guys. That is how you make the wood fire pizzas here at La Scala's. Thank you so much, Rob,
Yeah, no,
for
thank
letting
you very
us
much.
come, letting
Of
us
course.
make this pizza.
Anytime.
It was great. I love it. And now I've got pizza for the rest of the day. So we're good. Thank you guys so much for joining me on my adventure this week to La Scala's Fire. If you're ever on Rowan Boulevard, be sure to stop in and grab a slice. I'll see you around.
Gallery West, located in Westby Hall, displays student artwork and spotlights artwork all along the building. There's 2 galleries. One is located on the 2nd floor in 207, and the main gallery is located on the 1st floor. Gallery West hours are open from Monday to Thursday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So come on out and be mesmerized by all the artwork Gallery West has to offer.
Never walk to class again. The Rowan University Shuttle is one of the many services that makes life easier at Rowan. The internal shuttle goes around the Glassboro campus starting at 7 a.m. at the Rowan Boulevard Apartments and does not stop running until after midnight. On Wednesdays and Fridays, starting at 6 p.m., the shuttle goes to the Glassboro Shopping Center. So if you need to get to class or get some shopping done, the Rowan internal shuttle will be there for you. For more information on times and shuttle stop locations, Go online to rowan.edu/shuttle.
Welcome back to On the Couch. Things are about to get flipped upside down when we take our own pizza dough and see who can make the best pizza.
So, this is our on the couch version of pizza dough using our favorite childhood interactive thing, Play-Doh. So you can't eat it. We might have to carry you out on a stretcher if you do.
Oh no.
So you guys are going to have 90 seconds on the clock to see who can make the best pizza, and we're going to judge it at the end.
All
You
right.
ready? You ready for it?
Yes, yeah.
I'm
Sure?
ready. I'm
Should we
ready.
have like a countdown?
All right, ready?
All right, ready?
90 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2,
2.
1.
Oh, dude, the lids are impossible.
I know, it's a decoy.
Oh, does this count?
I got the speed
Yep.
going.
All right. So let's see what's going on.
Tana's going with the
doing
pink
the
and
two
green.
piece.
I know.
Yeah.
Tanner's,
Like
oh,
that?
he's
Ooh.
going at it.
I'm running out of
Green,
time.
pink and green pizza.
Yes.
I don't know
I'd
if it looks
try
so
it.
appetizing. Oh, you try it? I don't know if it looks so appetizing to me, but
Like the Santa Lascalas? I mean,
I'm personally a plain, maybe throw some pepperoni on it.
a
I don't
little
get
bit.
too crazy. Definitely not a ham and pineapple.
oh yeah.
Definitely not a ham and pineapple.
Pineapple on pizza?
Pineapple on pizza is never a good thing.
I feel like
Facts.
surfers love pineapple.
Facts.
I feel like that just kind of goes together.
I enjoy pineapple on pizza.
With ham.
No way.
I don't like ham.
Okay, yeah, I could do the pineapple by itself, but I couldn't do the ham with it. Definitely not. Green eggs and ham.
So it looks
That's like a typical pizza.
it looks like Adam's going for the
No.
more realistic look.
Yeah.
While Tana's going by
I'm going
his
for
own
as many colors
imagination.
as possible.
as many colors as possible. We're gonna ask you what kind of toppings you're putting on.
I
it.
know the toppings.
You
Don't
okay,
worry
just
about
making
that.
Sure, just making sure.
He's on it.
Tanner's getting creative. Wow. All right. Have you guys ever been to Los Galas?
I have.
Yeah?
I went one time. It was really good.
I
Okay.
have not, but I would
Really?
like to try it. Yes.
All right, field trip after. Let's go.
I think we should.
After we make the fake pizza, we'll go get the real pizza.
Well, I am getting really hungry.
I know, right? Me too.
Nope, I don't know what I'm doing with that.
Looks
Dude,
awesome.
you're taking all the black.
Oh, it's getting fancy
Yeah,
up
I'm
in here.
getting some hype.
What is that, Tanner?
I don't know what kind of pizza you're making, dude, but I don't know.
That's a broccoli.
A broccoli.
A broccoli?
Yes, just one.
All right,
You know
a
there
blue
is
broccoli,
green,
love
right?
that.
Blue
No, I don't need
broccoli.
green. No, I shouldn't use that color.
I think you should. Dude, I need
me
something
some of
else.
that.
I need some pizzazz on,
Uh-oh.
on this pizza.
Some
Little
pizzazz.
Stealing of ingredients going on.
Oh,
Who's
Adam's.
the most Italian
I
here?
think Adam's looks a lot better.
I'm like 30%, I think.
All right, all right.
I was going for a creative look, but I don't know if that's paying off right now.
Gonna add some
He's just gonna add more and just see what it comes out as.
Right.
crust detail.
Some
Some
pepperoni
crust,
in
there
there.
you go. Thin crust, thick crust. What do you think?
Oh, I'll let you know. I got some.
Or what's our favorite?
Are you done?
Well,
Mine sucks.
Are you?
I got.
think
I
so.
got this perfect pizza under control.
That looks fantastic, actually. Kind
Make
of looks
sure it's
like it's
stable.
like on a cookie a little bit, but appetizing.
I got it.
New Cookie
All
Munchers
right,
item?
It's time
we're
out.
almost down. 5 seconds left.
Oh, I need to add more then.
4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
1. Time is up. All right.
Step
let's
away from the pizzas.
let's see
don't know
what
if
we
I'm
got
gonna
here.
do
All right. Let's take a look at Adam's first.
Tell us what you
Wait a
got
sec.
here.
All right, so I wanted to give this the Barstool Pizza Review approach. So I went with the classic cheese, and I wanted to make
course.
it exactly how Stool Presidente likes it. So
What's the rule?
one bite.
One bite.
Everyone knows the rule.
Ah,
So it's thin crust, but not too thin. And he said he likes a little bit of char because it's good. And then you just got the classic mozzarella and a little bit of that red sauce on top.
Ah.
That's it.
Oh, look at that. It's holding
That
up
looks
too. It's
tasty.
not falling
Not-
apart. Doesn't
not too
look
floppy.
too floppy.
Look at that. One slice. You can rip it right off.
There you go.
That's some good pizza.
Check it.
ooh.
Great.
Looks nice.
Looks good enough to eat, right?
Oh yeah, I would eat it personally.
All right. Tanner?
See, I was going for the Food Network look, so
Food
very
Network.
exotic, like
Love
on
that.
one of the TV shows.
Yeah.
So I did the two color, okay? You don't see that very often. And then for the yellow, I went for the pineapple, because it's the Surf Club, so that's expected,
Okay.
okay? Now,
Acceptable.
for the black, I put some burn marks in there,
Some burn.
Burn
Right.
Stop in my ideas.
just to coat the throat, okay? And then the This is pineapple. Okay, the orange or not. This is pepperoni. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Pineapple and pepperoni pizza.
So the blue, I wasn't too sure what I was doing with that, but I figured I'd give it some height because
Okay.
I wanted it to be exotic. And then that's my pizza.
So we don't know what the blue is.
We do not know what the blue is. It's a mystery ingredient. Changes every time.
Yeah, because
Yes.
before it was broccoli, but now it's
No, I changed it.
it's
blue.
changed.
It's blue mush.
Just,
That's what it
it's
is.
blue mush.
Yes.
But so what would make your pizza better than Adam's?
Because wherever you go, you see that type of pizza. This is exotic, right? You would want to travel across the
selling
country.
exotic.
Yes, you would want to travel across the country to try this. That you go anywhere. His pizza, no, you want this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, smart cars were exotic when they first came out, but no one's driving those now.
Yeah, but everybody got them at first.
But then, so are you saying that your pizza is going to be outdated?
No.
Exotic pizza?
No, you always want this. Cars, they always make better cars. Pizza will always be one thing.
I think this is
Exotic.
like a 9.7
Bam.
now.
Exotic.
But personally, I don't think that I would go for a pizza if I don't know what's on it.
This is you.
AKA
This is
that
like
blue.
this.
Maybe we should ask.
This is the
Yeah,
this is
Matt,
the
what are you
safe
thinking?
option.
I mean,
Safe option.
I'm more of a classic guy. So honestly, if I were to take a vote, I would vote on the classic La Scala's type pizza. Jen?
I personally think I'd go more classic.
I understand.
Adam!
Adam's the winner.
He's the winner, so he's not only good at surfing, but he's great at making Play-Doh pizza.
Next
Well,
La Scala's chef?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I
right?
think so.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us.
Of course.
And coming up, we have this week's Hot Topics, so don't go away.
Rowan University is committed to reducing greenhouse gas emissions and creating an active culture that helps preserve the environment. Protect the planet and leave a smaller carbon footprint. Consider walking or biking as an alternative to driving. Recycle and invest in a reusable water bottle. At Rowan, students care about the environment. Join us in the practice and promotion of environmentally responsible choices.
Do you need access to the tools and resources to help you with your class projects and papers, or maybe just find a quiet area to study? Well, Rowan's Campbell Library is the best place for you. Volunteers at the Writing Center can help you improve your writing skills in a one-on-one environment. Study rooms can be reserved for group activities, studying, or even just to hang out and collaborate. So come on by the Campbell Library and see what's in store to help you succeed.
Welcome back to On the Couch. What do the spotted lanternfly, the Joker, and Kylie Jenner all have in common? They're all this week's hot topics.
The spotted lanternfly has been buzzing all over the headlines lately. The insect poses as a threat to different types of trees in our area and leaves behind a sticky residue that attracts mold. So, I personally haven't seen a spotted lanternfly at all.
I mean either. I read that they have been spotted in the Philly area and that they set up like these quarantines so that they are able to live somewhere, you know, like not be killed, but also not destroy the environment. So
Yeah, exactly. And I know, Philly's the main area. I know it's spread a little bit to Rutgers Camden campus. My friend sent me a few pictures. I haven't even seen them at home. I know some people have seen them at the Cherry Hill Mall, and that's over by me. Haven't seen them there. I haven't come across any. I'm kind of thankful though, because I always feel bad killing bugs.
Yeah.
But experts are saying that if you do come across the invasive species, that you can squish it. They're telling you to. So
yeah. Director Todd Phillips' Joker was released in theaters a couple weekends ago, making $93.5 million in its opening weekend, breaking the record for biggest theatrical release in the month of October. While open with amazing reviews, there are some people who are still saying that this movie takes the wrong side in the topic of mental illness and violence. Basically, this movie is about a failed comedian who has multiple mental illnesses, including one where he gets uncontrollable laughter, and because of this, he just gets like beat up, bullied, and this causes him to just be pushed over the edge and just like commit a bunch of murders throughout the city. But this movie is very different from the comics, and it's like just focused on the Joker. Batman isn't in it. I saw the movie and I thought that it's a really good movie, and that it doesn't necessarily take the wrong side. Like, it shows, even though that none of his actions are even justifiable, it shows that part of the blame is to society because it just pushed him over the edge. And it really makes you think, like, we do live in a society.
Yeah. No, I actually came across a post on Facebook. This guy wrote this whole review about the movie. I personally haven't seen it myself yet, but I plan to actually this weekend. And he wrote this whole post saying that a lot of people went to the movie expecting it to be sort of comic-y and mention Batman more, and it is far from that, and people were complaining about it. But he did mention that when he was sitting in the theater, and he said he saw it twice, that people were laughing at scenes that they definitely shouldn't be laughing at, more of the heavier scenes. And I think maybe that's why people are having mixed reviews about it, because they didn't take it as seriously as they should have. And I think it just shows that a lot of people put this picture on mental illness as something that you're born with. And the Joker clearly, developed it through childhood trauma. And he kind of pulled away from that stigma of something, he was born with it, rather than it's based on his experiences of what happened to him in his early life. So,
yeah. Well, if you don't mind watching a lot of violent movies or bloody movies, go see Joker this weekend. It's great.
Well, I can't wait to go and see it. Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott may have pumped the brakes on their relationship, but in no way are the rumors slowing down. The reality star and rapper have each released their own statements regarding the false cheating accusations made towards them. Kylie posting on Twitter and Travis posting on Instagram. Travis directly said, "I did not cheat on Kylie. That is not the reason why we broke up," but both of them are saying that they are going to co-parent, focus on their daughter Stormy, who is adorable, and she's so cute. And I think that's great. I think that's exactly what they need to be doing right now. I don't think that they need to address the rumors anymore, even though I know that Kylie was said to be seen with her ex Tyga.
I did notice that. Like, people are saying that because there's a picture going around that she dropped her friends off at the club at the same time her ex-boyfriend Tyga just happened to be there. So a lot of people are just making it out like how it's not, just to cause a little bit more drama, I guess. But I like that they're like taking it to the fans and saying that we're focusing on our personal lives instead of like just what you guys think and our like public figure. Exactly.
Well, if anything good comes out of this, it's less coupley pictures and more pictures of Stormy on Instagram, right?
Yeah. Well, that's all we have for today. I'm Matt Marino.
And I'm Jen Andalora. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next week on the couch.